Right, Pythagoras' theorem, and this would be C grade. Right, a little bit of history. Pythagoras was Greek, lived a long time ago, probably very clever for his time, and through his theorem has caused great pain to many people studying GCSE and beyond. It is quite brilliant though, it really is. Right, at the time they used a lot of right angle triangles when they were doing buildings and general stuff like that, and they wanted to know if there was a connection between the length of the hypotenuse, that's the longest side of a right angle triangle, and now this only works on right angle triangles, so please don't make that mistake in the exam, and the two adjacent sides to the right angle triangle. And let's call that H and let's call that A and B. Who cares? Right then, and basically through a lot of study and a lot of study of triangles, which must have been fascinating at the time, but you know, some people enjoy that sort of stuff, he found that if you square the length of A and you add the length of B squared, then the answer that you get will be the same size as if you'd squared the hypotenuse. Now, I don't know why, but a lot of people use the hypotenuse as C, so the formula becomes A squared plus B squared equals C squared, but it's very annoying. You should think of it as H, it's the hypotenuse. Anyway, small gripe I have. Right, in the exam then, what they're going to expect you to be able to do. Right, if they give you any two of these sides, they want you to find out the other one. Okay, that's what C grade Pythagoras is going to be. So let's do a couple of examples. Let's make that side 2, and let's make that side 3. Yeah, let's start with the slightly harder one. Okay, so therefore 2 squared, that's A, plus 3 squared, that's B, is equal to C squared. Okay, so 2 squared equals 4, plus 9 equals C squared. So 13 equals C squared. Now, what number do I square to get 13? Now I'm stuck. That's a shame. So, if I see this question, it should be on the calculator paper. I'm starting to mind myself doing that actually. Right, so what I'm going to do here, right, I don't want C squared, I just want C. I don't divide by C, I'm going to end up with C's on both sides, so I'm going to square root both sides, and I should get C on this side and the square root of 13. Then into my calculator I type the square root of 13, and that comes out as, a little bit of fiddling, 3.60, well actually it comes out as 3.605551275, but I'm not really interested in that. 3.60, I'm going to do to one decimal place, roughly 3.6. Okay, so C equals 3.6 in this case. Right, that seems fairly plain and simple-ish, hopefully, and if not, you know, go back to the start of the video, pause it again and see if you can come up with the same answer, obviously using a calculator. If you haven't got a calculator, you're pretty stumped on these videos. I'll do an example where you don't need a calculator, so on a non-calculator paper. Right, A equals 4, B equals 3, so therefore you've got 4 squared plus 3 squared equals C squared, and so 16 plus 9 equals C squared, so 25 equals C squared. What number do I square to get 25? I square 5, so therefore C equals 5, or the square root of 25. Right, what if you're not finding the hypotenuse? Well, you'll need a little bit of rearrangement at various different stages. How much time are we on? 4 minutes 20, right, we'll be fairly quick then. A, B, let's say C is 10, let's say B is 7, and we're trying to find A. So probably the best thing to do is to substitute into your formula to start off with. Pause it now if you want to have a try yourself. Right then, so A I don't know, so A stays as A squared, plus B squared, which is 7 squared, which is 49, and that equals 10 squared, which is 100. Okay, so A squared plus 49 equals 100, so therefore I'm going to take the 49 from both sides, I'm going to tell you that a squared must be equal to 51. But if you think about that, it has to, doesn't it, really? 51 plus 49 equals 100, so a squared must be 51. Right, if a squared equals 51, you're not going to get any prizes this time, then a is going to be equal to square root of 51, which is equal to square root button 51. We've got approximately 7 point, and to one decimal place it's going to be 7.1. However, the actual answer is 7.141428429, and that will also continue going on because it's irrational. Hope you